For Arsenal supporters, Tuesday night felt like more than just another football victory. It felt like history returning. After 2 decades of waiting, Arsenal are back in the UEFA Champions League final. The narrow 1-0 victory over Atletico Madrid was not simply a result, it was a statement. A statement that this Arsenal side, under Mikel Arteta, has truly arrived among Europe's elite once again. The decisive moment came through Bukayo Saka, whose goal secured one of the most important wins of the Arteta era. It was a tense, disciplined, and emotional performance, the type of European night that Arsenal fans have dreamed about for years. For older supporters, memories immediately return to 2006, when Arsenal reached their first Champions League final in Paris. That team came painfully close to glory before eventually losing 2-1 to FC Barcelona. For many fans, that defeat remained one of the most heartbreaking moments in the club's modern history. Now, 20 years later, Arsenal have another chance. What makes this achievement even more remarkable is the position Arsenal currently hold domestically. While preparing for a Champions League final against Paris Saint-Germain, the Gunners are also leading the Premier League title race by 5 points with only 3 matches remaining. Suddenly, a possibility that once seemed impossible is becoming very real. Arsenal could complete a historic double. Only a short time ago, conversations around Arsenal were very different. The club was rebuilding, fighting to return to the Champions League, and trying to regain consistency after several difficult seasons. Questions surrounded the squad, the ownership, and even Arteta himself. But the transformation has been extraordinary. Arteta has not only improved Arsenal tactically, he has rebuilt the mentality of the club. The players now compete with confidence, discipline, and maturity. Big matches no longer feel overwhelming. Instead, Arsenal approach them believing they can win. That mentality was visible against Atletico Madrid. The Spanish side, managed by Diego Simeone, are one of Europe's toughest and most experienced knockout teams. Arsenal knew they would need patience, defensive concentration, and emotional control to survive the challenge, and they delivered. Defensively, Arsenal looked composed and organized throughout the tie. The partnership of William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes once again showed why many now consider them one of the strongest defensive duos in Europe. In midfield, Declan Rice brought leadership and control, while captain Martin Odegaard continued to guide the team with calmness and creativity. Then came Saka's decisive moment, a goal that may now become part of Arsenal folklore. But despite the celebrations, the biggest challenge still remains ahead. Standing between Arsenal and European glory is PSG, a club filled with elite talent, attacking quality, and Champions League experience. The French champions have become one of Europe's most dangerous teams in recent years, combining technical brilliance with attacking intensity. For Arsenal, the final will represent more than just a football match. It is a chance to prove they truly belong at the top level of modern football. There is also a symbolic element to this journey. Arsenal's rise mirrors the club's broader rebuilding process under Arteta. The project has been based on patience, smart recruitment, youth development, and tactical evolution. Players like Saka, Odegaard, Rice, and others represent the future of the club, but they are already performing with the maturity of experienced champions. Winning the Premier League alone would already be considered a major success. Arsenal have pushed consistently in recent years, often falling just short against the relentless standards set by Manchester City. Securing the league title this season would feel like the reward for years of progress and growth. However, winning the Champions League would elevate this team into a completely different category. For many Arsenal supporters, European success has always been the missing piece. The club has enjoyed legendary domestic moments, but lifting the Champions League trophy would create a legacy capable of defining an entire generation. The pressure will be enormous, expectations will rise, every detail will matter. But for the first time in many years, Arsenal fans have genuine reason to believe that something historic may finally be within reach. The dream is alive. And now, Arteta's Arsenal stands just a few matches away from football immortality. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Arsenal news, match analysis, and Champions League coverage.